Hi, I'm Dan, and welcome to the Airbrush Garage. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to do some rusty rivets. Now, the video today really isn't going to be based on how to do rivets per se. I have a video for that and how to do a rivet, and I'll pop a card up above if you want to go check that out. But I am going to show you how to do a basic panel, a couple quick rivets. But we're going to focus mainly today on how to make those rivets look like they're rusting. So it's a really simple and easy technique. One I think you'll like, so stick around. If you're interested in something like that, hit the subscribe button. Thumbs up would be great. Couple comments, good or bad, you know the drill. Really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to check out all those Amazon affiliate links down below for all the products I use in this video and all my other videos. With that, let's get started. All right, so I'm going to start off with making a quick panel. And again, this really isn't about making the panel or the rivets, but I am going to run over it quickly just to let you know what I did. But for my background, if you're doing metal, you can use gray, you can use silver. This happens to be a combination of both. I started off with a gray blue. I like to use that when I'm doing metals. I just like it. It's the Wicked gray with just a touch of the Wicked blue, or just one drop really of the Wicked blue. So it's about 10 drops, 10, 12 drops of the gray to one of the blues. And I use that to do the background. It gets me a little bit of coverage. Whereas if you're just doing the silver, it takes a long time, or a lot more to build that up. It's a lot more transparent, just because it's such a light color. Anyways, after I do the gray blue, I come in and I put a little silver on it, hence the background of my panel. So what I'm going to do real quick here is I'm just going to put some black lines down and show you how to overlap one panel from the other. Throw a couple rivets on here, and then we'll get right to the rust. All right. So what I did off camera here was I just taped this off. It's approximately about a 1/16 inch. Of a strip or a line, and I got my Wicked detail black here in my Iwata HPCS 0.35 needle nozzle combination. It's my go-to gun for most of the work I do, and we're just going to fog that in there real quick with some black. Some light passes, build it up slow. You can give it a little air in between. You don't want to build up too quickly, get that paint on too heavy, too thick, too quick. All right, so once you do that, go ahead and put a vertical one on here. Because here I'm just going to use a straight edge to make it look like it overlaps. So basically, you've got this nice hard edge on both sides where the panels come together. Now, you can leave it like that. I like to put a little shadow on one side or the other for where the panel comes. The one that's going to be on top is going to cast a shadow below, usually below the adjoining panel coming in underneath. So I'm just going to take a straight edge here. I'm going to soften that up a little bit. So there you go, just a quick panel. Basically what I got here is a crisp line on one side and a shadow on the other, like I was explaining before. So it looks like this one's on top and this one's coming underneath. Therefore, you'd put your rivets on the panel that's on the top. You're riveting the top panel to the bottom panel. Now, I know this panel isn't totally correct, because again, this is not the idea of the exercise here or the demonstration. But I also have it where this panel's coming in. Now, generally, when you're doing panels, this panel's not coming in underneath a big panel like that, and then you have two panels overlapping that. I probably have another one in here offsetting it. But that's not what we're doing today. I just want to pop a couple quick rivets on here and get to showing you how to make rivets look like they're rusting. All right, so just a couple quick rivets. I'm going to give you the basics. Again, if you want to see how I lay these out, hop on over to the rivet video I got. Go check that out. All right, so when you want to do a rivet, you pick out whatever size or negative circle that you want. Make sure you have a positive template or circle to go with it. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to be doing just half the circle. You just want the overspray to run into the circle. And you don't want to go too much, too far. Again, I'm mostly spraying on the template, letting the overspray do the work. Okay, so once you have a little bit of black on the bottom, you just want to go and take a little bit. I have some Createx Detail White here, and I got Neo for Iwata, a CN, and I absolutely love this brush. Cheap brush. If you guys are just getting started and you're looking for a good starter gun, $60 at Hobby Lobby or Amazon. Great gun. You just want to do the same thing up top here now, where you just want a little bit of a half moon. Okay. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of recess. Now, when you go with the black on the bottom and the white on the top, it's just the actual opposite. So you're going to take the white and you're going to come in on the bottom, a little half moon recess, make it look like a recess, and take a little black on the top. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do that with the negative template. So you can always come back in and rework these if you find you want the red a little darker. Just line your stencil back up and hit it. I'm going to show you how to do one here, and then we're going to go off camera, put the rest in so we can get to our rust. I'm going to place that negative template over the positive. I'm going to tape to hold it on there a little bit. I'm going to just give it a little bit shot on the bottom. Again, kind of spray right onto that template and let the overspray do the work. Line that up. So there's your rivet. I'm gonna go pop a couple of these on here. I'll do it off camera so don't bore you with it. Come back, I'll show you how to do the rust. All right, so we're back, and once we got our rivets on here, we're gonna add some rust. And what I use for my rust is Wicked Colors Red Oxide. Wicked Red Oxide 0012. Straight up in the gun with some 4011 reducer, about 30%. And I got this mixed up here and loaded into my Neo $60 airbrush. Again, I'm going to use this, so I'm going to show you how you can use this brush to get some really cool detail. Now you just want to build it up slow. You don't want to build it up too quick. That's anything with airbrush. Airbrushing is all about layering, really light layers most of the time, and just building it up. That's how you get texture. That's how you build form and texture. So just take your time with it. Get a little bit of rust on the bottom there, on the bottom of the insert, and then let it fall out. Kind of just like your dagger strokes, right? And close. Kind of just like that. Pretty cool, right? You can just keep building the layers as you go until you get your finished product, until you're happy with it. A little red oxide's all you need. And there you have it. Just a little red oxide, really cool effect. Well, there you have it. Really cool effect with just some wicked red oxide. Is all you need. So I hope you learned something today. Hope you like this type of content. If you do, you know the drill. Subscribe, bell, comments, good or bad. It all just really helps the channel grow so I can keep bringing content to you guys out there that are trying to learn. Really appreciate all your support. With that, see you in the next video.